Hey, how's it going? How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing good. Uh, so we had the election and it scared us all, and now we're permanently scared, right? Not that we weren't already, no matter what. Um, so what am I trying to? I'm trying to focus, but I have nowhere to focus at. There's no desk. There's no focus. Unity. So what? The media might be saying, "Oh, we're it's not defeat, it's denial." Okay, so this is like I was just checking out the 12-step program. All I can remember is one of them is denial, and it needs to be codified into single words. Something I love to do to help us really understand, so that we can say, we can say someone's name, George Washington, and we know, oh yeah, the United States. That's what it's all about, right there. Okay, it's like you know, fundamentally so. Okay, so if we deny that, then we're attempting, but the game of who's the most desperate, I guess. Who's the craziest. The media, the technology, the singularity. Okay, it's all about technology. That's the fundamentals, and humanity. So we have to find the humanity to secure the technology, and vice versa. It's equations which I'm talking, but I'm unable to focus because I'm trying to find that place. And if you're dreaming and looking at the same time, it's a delusion. You know. Yeah, I really wish I had a script. Sometimes I feel quite bubbly, and I want to share that enthusiasm and that clarity, and then look over at someone. The director is over there, stage left, and to say, "Oh yeah, that's right," and don't forget to have some respect, and to really find the truth. So this is again with that the truth, the equation, the algorithm, the code, the name. It's George Washington, Jesus Christ. Um, so quantifying this, and with technology, this is an equation. Okay, George Washington. It's not just a name. It's a full-on sociological equation that can bring prosperity if we listen and understand. But this is the thing: we think he's on the front. Is a guy on the frontier in a diverse community. He must be an animal. We can possibly trust. Couldn't bear to be around this guy because he grew up in diversity. And so this is the grand cop out to step on the frontier, step on the environment, and just use technology to do it, and step on humanity. I don't know if I said that already, but and just have a couple drinks and whoa, lights. See that robots are plotting here. Hold on. God. Ah. The machines did that. That's right. They did it. They did. But there's a clock in there, and that clock is a supernatural thing. It doesn't happen without advanced technology that most of us don't understand. It's clocks are very complex, therefore godlike, and so is this video. Okay, some cultures, they see video and they freak out. There's like, what? That can't be. That person, you know. So that is supernatural. This is part of the technology. And so where is the humanity? If you're just looking at the screen saying, how do I get in there? How did he get in there? Well, how do you get the person out of there? That's the question, because that's technology. If it looks like a prison and it just automatically, without warning, right? There should be a little bell, basically, that we all should be able to accept prediction with technology and not freak out, not like think that, oh no, there's going to be a horde, There's going to be a horde of diversity. George Washington's going to come up there grunting like an animal. Jesus is going to come up there saying, "You're bad. You messed up," and instead, look, within the codes, the words, the book, the good book, and find, it's we've taken giant steps with technology, and to keep humanity safe, we have to find the humanity. Okay, we have to actually be looking for this, the little system. The technology is the big system, and humanity is ultimately the little system. Okay, this is looking after each other if we can, and if we do that, we're going to save humanity. But if we're just looking after the big system, just the machines, just like and the unpredictable machines, you turn on a television, you don't know what's going to happen. It could be like loud noises, flashing lights. Why not predict that? Why not say, hey, look, there's going to be a human, and here's the story, and here's why it works, and not just tell the fiction, but tell the reality of goodness. Okay, getting the duck in the net, and the duck is mono. And this, I hate to go into this, but it's monosexual. Okay, so the quantifying the net is so awkward because people who are immigrants, transplants, like my family, and many people who moved out here are transplants. They're very successful and happy, and I bless them, and people with step parents, they're stepped into the frontier, or they are stepping with someone who isn't looking for something different. Rather, they are something different if they're a step parent. And then the big system, this is just absurdly moralistic, absurdly, because it's like you can't plan it, but you can observe it. You can look at it and say, look, here is the equation, the algorithm. You find these humans within the machine, within the frontier. That's where typically, the exceptional make it out to the frontier. The Puritans, the conquistadors, very tough guys, very amazing technocrats. People who had the ships, who said, yeah, we're going there, and we're not taking the idiots. Basically, that's what they would always do before television. With television, you can just have all the idiots. Why not? And so it's a slippery slope. And I see people like myself not winning. I'm very intelligent. I'm very kind. And I see. Oh, I heard a tree fall, I think. Anyways, I'm going to try and put this online. And, I have the vision to save the world, but I have to be someplace like in a vacuum with total predictability without the fear of California. Okay, I went to Europe by myself first time about 15, it was over 15 years ago, and before I went, I had been living in the mountains skiing. I went skiing every day, and epic man-made snow, just perfectly smooth, blue skies every day, virtually. It snowed once or twice. And then I went there, but here in my hometown, it is like George Washington's plantation, where there's much diversity, much agricultural intensity. You go up into the mountains, the Great Peaks, and it's a little more peaceful up there. Quite thin air, actually. Didn't like it that much. The deserts are wonderful too. They are really wonderful. Okay, stop.